What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. We are back with a new car. We got the BMW 3.0 CSL. Another suggestion by my boy Sum. And this thing looks really nice. I remember when I was younger, I actually thought this car was ugly. I'm not gonna lie, I actually did not like the look of this thing. I was like, absolutely not. However, now I'm older, more wise. Oh, this is actually a nice looking car, especially when I put these OEM plus looking wheels. Got this thing in C class. And I gotta say, this thing drives so nice. It's such a smooth driving car. It's not fast. As you can see, this Gallardo is going crazy out here. Man's just got that top end speed, and I just can't do nothing about it. However, it's not about what position I'm in when I'm driving. It's about how the car is driving, and this car is just driving so nice. It's smooth. It's nice and grippy. It just, look at this. I'm not even using the brake on that. It has a nice turning radius. And it just looks so cool. And at least you don't have to pay $750K like that latest version of the 3.0 CSL. Wow, that's actually insane. $750K for a BMW, or a street legal BMW. Not gonna lie, when I heard that price tag, I was like, wow, someone must really love BMW to be spending that type of money for a BMW. Now, obviously BMWs are known as the ultimate driving machine, but when you pick that over a supercar, you really love the brand. Or you want to be different. Either way. I'm not sure how many of those were made. However, when I heard that price tag of $750K, I was like, dang, that is nuts. The crazy thing is, man, if I was a better driver, maybe I could have caught up to the Gallardo. You never know. You never know, man. This thing in the corners is just so nice. Just a really pleasant car to drive, really pleasant car to look at. Don't mind me. This is such a great cruising car, that's what it is. Devs, you gotta make a treasure hunter version of this car. This car is just great to drive. And having a treasure hunter car like this, where you kind of just either want a car that's super fast and you want to finish it, or you want a car that you can just freely drive around, and it just makes you feel like, wow, such a nice car, no complaints whatsoever. Literally, man, this car was great. Now we are driving the Rental Scion TC, and we're on a new track with the connector roads, which is, I can't even believe these things are in the game. That's just nuts. And look at that beautiful bridge. Oh, that could end up bad. This TC, not great for racing. I used to have a TC myself on the older accounts. And I actually had the Red Juggernaut edition because I actually did like that car for Team Escape, although honestly it was a pretty mid car compared to, let's say, the Raptor, for example. However, it was a nice driving Team Escape car with enough oomph to really get you through, but for racing, it's just not really it. Kind of like the car in real life, it's just so unremarkable. Speaking of unremarkable cars, this car back in OG World was so bad. It was so bad. It was like an absolute brick. The one thing I do remember is that it went down to B class. And in B class, it had such a high top speed. And, oh, come on, Nissan Frontier. Why'd you do that to me? It had such a high top speed in B class. However, it didn't make any sense because the car was so slow to accelerate to it. Now it's been retuned. It's been retuned for a while, and it's still kind of unremarkable. I'm not gonna lie. For all I know, this could be a leaderboard runner somewhere, and it could be potentially OP on a track. However, situations like this where I really still can't steer the car that well, just gonna get left behind like this, man. That's really it, man. You're just gonna get left behind. That is nuts. I'm like inching closer and closer. However, I really don't think that nothing is gonna mount out of this. Can the 911 catch up? Probably not. It is a nice looking car though. And because of the fact that this is an OG preset, well, this was the first Snowflake car, it does hold a special place in my heart because it's really an iconic car. Too bad the performance really doesn't do it any justice. Gonna be doing some treasure hunting in the Venom Beasts. Like I was saying, you can't drive an enjoyable car, you drive a fast car, and to be honest, I want to get this over with, so I drive the fastest car I have. And we got brakes, which is pretty dang nice. Can never say no to perf parts. We got some nice money, and that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good one, and let me know what are your favorite cars to drive in this game. Take care. Peace.